out at the BJP over reports of the state government's circular to issue two-page ad every month to newspapers owned by the Brahmin community. The circular mentions that this rule will be applicable to the district and the regional newspapers in the media list of the department. Congress has reacted on the issue, saying, and I quote, "Government order to advertise the district and the regional newspapers owned by the Brahmins is intolerable. Why all newspapers are run by other communities and not supported by advertisements," quote unquote. The Karnataka Congress has hit out at the BJP over the reports of the state government's circular to issue a two-page ad every month to the newspapers owned by the Brahmin community. My colleague Deepak is live with us. Good morning, Deepak. Can you bring us more information about what exactly is this controversy so our viewers can understand this better? Over to you.
Well, Priyank Kharge from the communication department and also the campaign committee of the Congress has, put out this particular circular through tweets and questioned how the government can actually differentiate in terms of giving advertisements. And in this particular order, instructing that advertisement should be given to those, journals or newspapers that are run by, the Brahmin community. Now, at this point in time, there's no response that has really come in about this particular circular from the department, but we'll really have to see whether a circular like this, if it was passed, what is the reason behind it, and if there is any sort of justification that will come in. But definitely the Congress ahead of the elections is also saying that this particular move is definitely uncalled for. And what about the newspapers or journals run by people from other communities, and what wrong have they done? So definitely ahead of elections, everything turns political, and this too, of course, is slowly getting a political color to it.
Thank you, Deepak. Congress spokesperson Nasir Hussain is live with us. Good morning, sir. We would like more information on the same, that what exactly is this controversy that is going on?
Good morning. I have not seen this report, but nevertheless, I have read some reports in social media platforms about this. If this is true, then I would say this is a reverse reservation that is happening in the country. I don't know how the government can come out with an circular saying that that only people belonging to one caste, supposedly to be the topmost caste in the Varna system, to be supported, their newspapers to be promoted, ads to be given, and that to all levels. This is something. It is not only laughable, but also this is what actually the people sitting in Nagpur are trying to force the government to do that. I think the government should immediately withdraw this circular and give proper and equal ads to all the newspaper owned by anyone and everyone.
Sir, it's a quite big ask, I'd say. The state government is issuing a circular that a two-page ad should be put out every month in newspapers owned by the Brahmin communities. So what is your view on the same?
See, there are. How can you come out with such a circular? How can you say that newspaper owned by a particular community should be promoted? I can understand that papers those are not doing well. I can understand that papers of regional languages. I can understand that the people. Papers of one particular language which is not doing well can be supported. But how can you say that papers owned by a particular caste or a community to be supported? This is something which has not been ever heard of. This is something which I think is completely directed to the people sitting in Nagpur.
So, what do you think is Congress's point of view on the Bommai government's move on these ads?
They should withdraw it and they shouldn't issue these kind of circulars. Ads should be given to every newspaper, ads should be given to every channel, and whatever best that the government can do to support the newspaper should be done, but not on the basis of on the basis of the caste and communities of the owners of the newspapers or the channels. I think this is what it should be. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for being on Mirror Now. That's all that